Okay, guys. Finally, I get to talk about this Weverse live that Jungkook, Taehyung, Jimin, and RM did on July 15th. I remember on that particular day, in the morning, I think I made a video where I talked about Jungkook and Jimin's Weverse live stream. This one, and I did talk about it, translating and providing context. And I told you I had a big day that day. I had an event that I attended. I had to attend, and while I was getting to the venue, I saw a notification on my phone saying that BTS is having a Weverse live, and I entered it and saw that they were having a chaotic live stream as always. But this one was especially chaotic because, first of all, they did have this Weverse. Not Weverse, Instagram live stream briefly, right? And then V, RM, Jungkook were trying to have this joint session, but then they kind of failed. Like they all joined, but they weren't able to see each other, although they could listen to each other, right? And I did talk about this live in my own live stream where I teach Korean for my subscribers and viewers. And I thought about whether to cover this one because it's been like 5 days already. But I saw that there are not English subtitles for this one, although they did provide subtitles, English subtitles for this one that they did right after, right? They did 2 separate live streams on that day, back to back. So I guess counting this one, Instagram Live, 3 sessions. But for this one, they haven't. So here I am. Let's talk about this. And even if they provided English subtitles, there were some good materials to talk about. So, and I wanted to cover this. So here we are. Let's start from the beginning. So once again, it was Jungkook, Taehyung, Jimin, and RM having this live stream at home at this place that they're staying at while working on their music in LA. And it seems like this place that they're staying at is huge, and we're gonna talk about why that is the case. All right, here we are.
좀 힘든데.
How's the volume? All right, volume's good. So first of all, Jungkook said this is kind of hard, man. Why? Because they just had technical difficulties while trying to join each other.
근데 이 형 왜 초대되는데 안 봐?
Instagram Live.
이거 그냥 설정 가서 그 뭐 댓글 뭐 관련된 거?
라이브 방송?
뭐 라이브 방송란이 따로 있었는지 모르겠어요. 근데
So much difficulty, right? So that's why he said 참 힘든데. It's kind of hard. So he's about to invite V to this
뭐야?
Weverse stream,
형, 2명밖에 안 되네.
and he just said
됐다.
we can only do 2 people, 2 people per session. Jungkook thought.
됐지?
So I'm in.
남준이 형은?
잠시만.
What
나 왜
about-
이렇게 어둡냐 여기 위버스는.
What about 남준
형
Hyung?
근데 남준이 형 이게 2명밖에 안 되는 것 같은데요?
So V said, hold on, why is it so dark here on Weverse? So he's talking about the brightness, right? Difference between Instagram Live and Weverse Live. And Jungkook said, 형, I think it only allows 2 people at once.
밝기.
남준이 형 3명이 안 돼요. 3명이 안 돼.
3명이 안 된다고?
남준 3명이 안 돼.
And Jungkook is testing RM. 남준 형, we can't have 3 people on here.
2명만 돼.
Only 2 people can join.
형 댓글 달았어? 합동 라방인데 나도.
이게 지금 합동 라방이지. 근데 3명이 안 돼.
So RM texted back, 합동 라방, joint lives are possible. And they're like, oh, it's possible, but I mean, this is technically a joint live. But it just doesn't allow 3, Jungkook says. Still chaotic.
3명이 안 돼. 3명이.
And let me just say, I'm pretty sure the Weverse development team had such a exciting day on July 15th when this live was going on. And I'm pretty sure they were watching this in real time.
야, 아 라이브 그
야, 나 위버스 위버스래. 인스타그램.
Do you want to see something cool? So if right now Korean subtitles are available for this live stream, and they express Instagram as this in and this asterisk, right, the star sign, tagram, because of the brand naming issue, I guess.
그거 풀었어.
아니 근데 그러면은 나는 어제 라이브 길게 했으니까 남준이
나
형이랑
댓글 풀었는데.
So V said, I unlocked my Instagram settings, and Jungkook said, since I did a long live yesterday, suggesting that maybe you should do a live with namjoon Hyung instead.
응? 아니 근데 인스타는 그 오류가 너무 많이 나는 것 같아. 서버가
아, 그래?
Here, I want to point out, first of all, what he just said was that I think Instagram has too many bugs because like the server lags too much. But this hand motion,
그 오류가 너무 많이 나는 것 같아. 서버가
아, 그래?
this reminded me of the Weverse live that Jimin and Jungkook did here on July 14th. Actually, the previous day, right? So when they were talking about, do they have English subtitles available yet? No, not yet.
아니 넌센스 막 그렇게 장난스러운 건 아닌데 그런 거 아니야?
This hand motion. So they're talking about this question that Jungkook came up with, this very philosophical question, that what is something that always comes towards you but never reaches you? And of course, the answer to that question was tomorrow. And they were talking about the nature of the question, what it is about. And that's the hand motion is how Jungkook tried to
아니 넌센스
explain.
장난스러운 건 아닌데 그런 거 아니야? 이런 거 아니야? 존재하지만 존재하지 않는 것.
That's funny. I've been watching In the Soup BTS content. No, not In the Soup. What was it? Are You Sure? AYS. That's the acronym that fans refer to, the Disney Plus content travel show that Jimin and Jungkook did. And in there, Jungkook constantly says, yeah, whenever he eats something good. I love that expression that he does.
지금 이거는 안 끊기지. 근데 왜 두 명이서밖에 안 돼?
그 기능을 안 만들어놨나 봐. 두 명까지가 최대인가 봐.
So V asked, but this one isn't lagging, right? So why is it only 2 people allowed? And Jungkook says, maybe they didn't build a feature for more. Seems like 2 is the max. So once again, I'm sure the Weverse company had a very busy day that day, especially the development team.
야, 2인조 그룹보다는 다인조 그룹이 더 많을 텐데.
Yep. So Jungkook V just says, come on, there are more multi-member groups than duos. You know, groups with only 2 people in it. Saying that they should have allowed more people in per session, like technically possible. It should be technically possible where multiple people should be able to join a single live stream session at the same time.
그렇긴 해. 근데 이제 라이브를 이렇게 셋이서
아, 이렇게 할 거라고 예상을 못 했나 보다.
그러니까
True, but maybe they didn't expect 3 people would do a live like this. This is
잠만 어쩌냐? 아니면은 남준이 형이랑 형이랑 라이브를 해. 내가 구경하고 있을 거 어차피 나 이제 씻으러 가야 돼가지고.
now. This reminded me also of this. J-Hope and Jin's 2025 planning or something. They did like a Zoom meeting session. The plans for the new year. Do you remember this? This format? This is Zoom, isn't it? Is it Google Meet? Either Zoom or Google Meet. Oh, this is Google Meet actually. So they were talking about their New Year plans for 2025, and this was released on Bangtan TV channel on January 12th. And I like this kind of format. Where members are joining in from their own places. Although here, these rooms are located inside HYBE building, so they were like basically next to each other. But there's something funny when artists make contests like this. I've seen something similar from livestream, and it could get hilarious. So these guys wanted to do something similar, even though these members are staying at the same place right now, right?
근데 나도 아직 안 씻었어. 나 수염 잘한 거 봐.
So Jungkook suggested again, maybe Namjoon Hyung and you can do the live together because implying that I did a long live yesterday. And yes, he did 2-hour live the day before, the night before. 2 hours and 5 minutes and 3 seconds.
남준이 형 보고 말해야 되겠다.
Jungkook, I'll just watch. I need to go shower anyway. V also said, but I haven't showered yet either. And look at how much my beard grew. That's what Jungkook
남준이
said
형 보고 말해야 되겠다.
before. We should let Namjoon Hyung know.
지금 뭐래?
What's Namjoon Hyung saying right now?
남준이 형 형이
So Jungkook is texting to RM.
방 만들어서 태영이 형 초대하세요.
The mansion that they're staying at is so large that they have to like text each other or call each other. So Jungkook is saying, Namjoon Hyung, you can make the Weverse room and invite V. V is using that mirror feature on the Weverse.
저는 어제 오래 해서 오늘 둘이 아미들한테 인사 길게 하세요.
They're doing their own thing. So Jungkook is texting to RM. Yeah, since I did a long one yesterday, you two should talk to Army today. Spend time saying hi. Do a long one. And then Jungkook is gonna say,
뭔가 남준이 형은 셋이서 하고 싶나 봐.
I think Namjoon Hyung really wants to do it with 3 people, 3 of us together. And yeah, our armies would appreciate if the members do it, with each other together all at once because it could get more entertaining. Although any kinds of live stream will be welcomed by armies.
아니면 모여서 하다.
He's doing their own thing.
그냥 하려던 걸 못하니까 짜증난대.
Jungkook says he's frustrated. Namjoon Hyung is frustrated because we can't do what we planned. Because he wanted to do it with 3 people.
셋이서 하고 싶었는데.
And later on, RM does sound very frustrated. He already sounded frustrated with this Instagram live. And then Jungkook V says, Jungkook, look at this.
이거 봐. 정국아 이거.
And playing around with this
그 뭔데?
mirror function. What is this?
보여?
So this reminded me of the something that I learned during my psychology class that I took once upon a time. So scientists say that facial symmetry, where both sides of the face are mirror images, is often associated with beauty and attractiveness. So studies suggest that more symmetrical faces are generally perceived as more appealing. And this preference is thought to be linked to evolutionary psychology, like with symmetry potentially indicating good health and good genes, like genetic quality. But of course, perfectly symmetrical faces are rare, and even subtle asymmetries can be considered attractive. But I just noticed that Taehyung's these very symmetric. And he's just having fun.
씻으러 갔다 올 테니까.
오케이 알겠어. 이게 거울로 봤을 때 난가?
Jungkook says, "Hyung, keep doing the live. I'll go shower and come back."
이게 난가?
그러니까 요렇게 해야 상대방이 바라보는 나지.
So they're like, V saying, "Is this what I look in the mirror? Is this me?" But Jungkook is saying that you have to do it like this. That's how others see me, right?
내가 이 손을 들면은 거울
그치.
샷이잖아. 그럼 이걸로 해야 되네.
Trying to see which one is a mirror shot.
그러니까 이 손을 들었을 때 이 화면은 이쪽 손을 보여주면은
But given the fact that his face is very symmetric, it wouldn't really matter though. I think.
거울 모드가 아니면 상대방이 나를 바라보는 건.
And then Namjoon is about to join.
뻔하다.
남준이 형 왔다.
Namjoon 형씨. Wait, RM just said
뻔하다.
남준이 형 왔다.
I'm tired. I'm really tired. He said.
형
피곤하다.
차라리 그냥 여기서 같이 하면 안 돼요?
He asked, 형, why don't you just join us here?
남준이 형이 피곤해.
형 그냥 여기
나 지금 피곤해. 피곤해 or 피곤하다 means tired. I'm tired right now. 나 지금 피곤해. I'm tired right now.
여기서 좀만 형 여기서 조금만 같이 해요.
그래. 오케이.
So V suggests, 형, just hang out with us for a bit here. Come on, because RM really wanted to do this kind of style where each member is staying in their own room. Sounds like.
안녕하세요.
And it sounds so like resigned, RM.
I don't have.
예, 반갑습니다.
So,
나 이제 배터리 9%밖에 없어.
충전기를 물려놓으면 되잖아.
V only has 9% battery left.
형,
Jungkook suggests just plug it in while we talk.
형 배터리 나갈
나
때까지.
이거 그러면 나 그냥 이거 핸드폰 꺼지면은 그냥 그렇게 그냥 쫑 하는 거다.
그게 낫지.
And V says, if my phone dies, we'll just call it a day.
아니 회시를 못해 왜?
See here? RM sounds super frustrated. Why can't we do 3 people? He literally said.
What is wrong?
그러니까 우리가 이런 걸 할 거를 예상을 못했나 봐.
이거를 다시 한번 어필을 해서 4명까지 만들어 되게끔
네, 7명.
So V said, I guess they never expected we would try something like this. And Jungkook goes, we need to request this again so it works for 4 people. But RM's bar is much higher. Make it 7. RM says,
야, 우리
7 means 7.
하나 둘셋
우리
6명.
우리 옛날에 위버스 이제 곧 만든다라고 할 때 뭐가 필요하냐고 우리한테 물어봤잖아요.
뭐라고
나 그때 이 얘기 했었거든.
V says, back when they said Weverse was launching soon, they asked us what features we wanted, remember? And then V says, I remember saying this exact thing.
동시 라이브. 근데 그 서버 뭐시기 뭐 저시기 어쩌고 저쩌고 안 됐잖아.
And it, alright, so like doing simultaneous live, but they said something about server limits or whatever.
근데 사실 우리가 진짜 위버스 진짜 이런 거 추가 많이 했었는데 왜 이거는 안 되나?
Honestly, we really did suggest a ton of features for Weverse, so why can't we do this? And it makes sense that HYBE or Weverse company asked BTS about like ideas for features because they are the biggest community on Weverse by a wide margin, and they recently achieved 30 million members milestone. And in fact, didn't Jin brag about that? 자랑글 남길에서 남김 they said to leave a bragging comment. Community member 3천만 명 달성. 30,000 community members achieved. So congratulations to BTS and ARMY for that. Anyways, back to the video.
그래서 2명까지 늘려줬나 보지.
그치 이것도 원래 없던 기능이
4명으로 늘려주세요. 4명.
4명으로 늘려주세요.
Is RM really angry at the Weverse team? So he says that's probably why they increased it to 2 people, right? Even this wasn't possible before. And he says, please increase it to 4 people. Please make it 4.
4명. 4명 딱 적당하긴 하다.
아니 뭔가 그 나눠져 있는 그걸 하고 싶었단 말이야.
So there you go. First of all, that's a compromise on RM's end because originally he said make it 7, but now he's making a compromise and saying increase it to 4 people. And he literally just said this.
딱 적당하긴 하다.
아니 뭔가 그 나눠져 있는 그걸 하고 싶었단 말이야.
So 4명 means 4 people. Net, 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 1, 2, 3, 4. And V says 4 sounds just right. And RM said, I kind of wanted to that split screen thing. Just like, they're doing the split screen thing here. But, can I show you? Le Seraphim Google Meet meeting. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. I wonder if they will show this. I really enjoyed the content. Okay, it doesn't show. I gotta search it up. Anyways.
나 약간
뭔 말할?
나 근데
나도 다 다른 데서 약간
뭔 말할?
그러니까
Okay, 뭔 말 알. That's like abbreviation. So it's a very casual and trendy like Korean slang abbreviation for 무슨 말인지 알지, 뭔 말인지 알지, meaning you know what I mean. 뭔 말인지 알지. So that's an abbreviation, and it means you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean. It's like equivalent to IYKYK. If you know, you know English slang.
뭔 말할?
그러니까 나
뭔
그것도
말할?
그건데 나 그
Oh, this is funny.
약간 다른 아티스트랑도 같이 라이브 한번 해보고 싶어. 그 투바투 애들
그게 되나 안 될 걸?
막 예를 들면은 막 뭐 범규나 뭐 연준이나 뭐 태현이 뭐 이런 친구들도 같이 막 이렇게 참여해가지고
그러니까 약간
So V, being a social butterfly, says that I kind of wanted to do a live with other artists too sometime, like the TXT guys. And then Jungkook asked, "Can you even do that?" Probably not. And V goes, like say Beomgyu or Yeonjun or Taehyung from TXT, guys like that could join in too. And yeah, I just found this photo from back in the day with V with TXT guys together. And Jungkook goes,
서버를 다 열어서
"You mean like opening all their servers?" And RM out of nowhere,
왜 그럼
아,
그냥 하이브
그치.
사람들 다 들어오라 그래 그냥. 안녕하세요.
might as well just invite all of HYBE then, HYBE artists. And then he takes a step further.
안녕하세요. SM에서 오셨구나. 안녕하세요. YG에서 오셨구나. 안녕하세요.
Hello, you're from SM. Hi, YG folks. Hello.
반갑습니다.
Good to see
어디
you.
계세요? 저희
대통 앞에 대통.
저희 LA 있는데 도쿄시구나. 광주세요. 예. 한잔 해요. 예.
Where are you joining from? So let's unite everyone. Total unity, Jungkook says. We're in LA. You're in Tokyo, huh? give us a drink. Let's have a drink. 한잔 해요. It means let's have a drink.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, man!
자, 뷰. 근데 나도 한잔 하고 싶다.
이제 지금
네.
정국이가 무슨 장
Jungkook says, 나도 한잔 하고 싶다. I kind of want to have a drink too. 한잔 literally means a drink. 한잔 하고 싶다. I kind of want to drink too, though.
장이 안 좋나?
아니 장이 안 좋은 게 아니라 장이 건강해지는
장이 건강해지는 유해균을 죽이는 약을 먹고 있어요. 그래서
술 먹지 말라 해가지고.
술을 먹어요. 그러니까 저희가 그렇다고 과음
So here they're explaining why Jungkook cannot drink. So RM asks, your stomach's not good? And Jungkook explains, no, not that. I'm taking something for gut health. So RM explains further, Jungkook was taking medicine to kill the bad bacteria in his gut. Do I have a material for that? No, I don't. So it's like taking medication to eliminate harmful bacteria in the gut. It's typically done with antibiotics, which are prescribed by a doctor to treat bacterial infections. And antibiotics could be effective at killing harmful bacteria, but they can also disrupt the balance of like beneficial bacteria in the gut. So you should be careful about that and always discuss with your doctor. And Jungkook said in during the live stream the night before that he's also taking the face related medicine, right? Skincare medicine. So, which might be one of the reasons, another reason why he cannot drink.
을 하는 건 아니고 이제 밤에 가끔 간만에 모여서 한 잔씩 하는데 정국이가 그때
여러분 이거 한 잔으로 이 한 잔으로 3시간째 먹고 있습니다.
Okay, so I wanted to make a comment on that when they talk about drinking, right? So RM says, well, first of all, Jungkook explains, so no drinking for me. They told me not to drink. And RM added, it's not like we were drinking a lot or anything. Just every now and then when we are all together in the evening.
여러분
이제 밤에 가끔 간만에 모여서 한 잔씩 하는데 정국이가 그때
여러분
And Jungkook has like one sip when we do.
여러분 이거 한 잔으로 이 한 잔으로 3시간째 먹고 있습니다.
And V explains, everyone, 여러분 means everyone, right? With just one glass, we've been drinking this one drink for 3 hours. I've been drinking this one for 3 hours, right? So again, 한 잔씩 means having a drink. And in Korea, I saw like an international subscriber or viewer writing a comment the other day. I think it was a few months ago or something, saying they think like Korean artists or BTS members seem like to enjoy drinks a lot. And I wanted to maybe add some like cultural context. Like in Korea, like social drinking is a pretty common and accepted part of like adult life, especially among friends, colleagues, and family. It's like a thing, but I mean, I don't really enjoy drinking like having a party. I love, having a cup of or two that go along with certain food or dishes, so I have it as part of a meal. But Korean people enjoy drinking as like a social practice or cultural practice, and it's often seen as a way to bond, relax, and share conversation. I'm pretty sure this applies to other cultures, other countries as well, and it's less about getting heavily intoxicated and more about sharing a drink or two in a social setting, although I'm pretty sure some people drink to get heavily intoxicated, so it depends. But here, the members are making sure that they explain themselves clearly so the fans don't get worried, especially because RM said, 밤에 가끔 간만에 모여서, sometimes at night or in the evening, gathering after a long time. So that phrase emphasizes that these are occasional, informal gatherings among close friends, the group members, not a daily or excessive habit. And it's about enjoying each other's company with a drink, So.
야, 그거
And also V just said, 한 잔으로 3시간째 먹고 있습니다. I've been drinking this one glass for 3 hours. So it's a playful exaggeration, but it highlights that even when he is present during others drinking, he's barely consuming alcohol, if at all. So yeah, it's about being part of the social moments, not about the alcohol itself. I would like to think that way. And yeah, this shows a high level of personal discipline and respect for their health on their part, especially because the members themselves have been saying how healthy lifestyle that they've been having. This was something that Jimin explained, talked about in this live stream, and also Jin said the same thing. He recently met up with the members in the States, in Cali, probably in LA, while he's on a tour, the US tour. And he observed that these members are having a super disciplined and healthy lifestyle, and they're working super hard, right? So.
그거 아니야? 그거 슬러시 아니야 그거?
RM
이 얼음
says,
다 녹았어요.
isn't that just a
알지?
slush?
그거 꼭
Slushy?
같이 먹을 때 꼭 이 얼음 다 녹아서 둥둥 뜰 때까지 그 한 잔 다 먹는 사람 거야.
맞아.
V said all the ice is melted now, and RM goes, you know that person who always never finishes their drink until the ice is completely melted and floating, because V is known for not enjoying drinks. But then they're gonna talk about this a bit more.
태양이가 원래 위스키를 아예 못 먹었거든요. 근데 최근에 좀 트라이를 하는 것 같더라고.
Taehyung used to not be able to drink whiskey at all, but lately he's been trying it. And now that I think about it, if you watch Are You Sure, the Disney Plus content, V joined Jimin and Jungkook on a trip to Jeju Island. And whenever they had meals together, like Jimin and Jungkook have like drinks of like wine, beer, or whatever. But every time V drank like Fanta, the soda, soft drinks. So he didn't quite enjoy or wasn't physically able to drink any hard alcohol. But now RM saying is that he's been trying it. 트라이를 하는 것 같다고.
그래서 이번에 좀 한번 해보고 있는데 왜 이게 군대를 전역하니까 약간 좀 괜찮게 좀 시작이 되는 것 같아요.
V says, so I've been giving it another shot recently. Like after I got discharged from the military, 군대를 저녁 means to get discharged from the military. I explained, right? It sounds very similar to 저녁, like evening or dinner. And he said, I think it's helped me ease into it better.
이
옛날에
고생을 한번 해보고 나니
옛날에 잘 못 드셨잖아.
고생. After going through all that, like going through struggles and pain in the military. And RM says, you couldn't really drink before, right? 옛날 means before or in the past.
그러니까 아예 거의 안 먹었는데 이제 저녁을 하고 나니까 이제 술 맛이 뭔지 알겠더라고요.
So, V says, yeah, I barely drank at all before, but now that I'm out, I finally get the appeal of alcohol. So I guess it's turning into an, they say turning into an adult now that I can drink.
끊긴다.
So,
끊기지 않아?
yeah, Jungkook is saying that he's lagging. So this indicates V's, previous low tolerance for alcohol. And it's a very common sentiment among Korean men that after completing their mandatory military service, because military training is physically and mentally demanding. 고생 refers to hardship or suffering, as I explained before. And many men, feel a sense of maturity and a change in perspective after their military service, which can, I guess, include developing a taste for alcoholic beverages they previously didn't enjoy, or simply appreciating a drink more as a form of adult relaxation or bonding after a period of intense discipline, although it didn't necessarily apply to me. But yeah, again, it's not about becoming an alcoholic, as some people are concerned about, but rather a newfound appreciation for certain adult experiences, I think.
나 완전 안 끊기는데?
아 그래? 우리도 안 끊기는데 이게
Yeah, he was lagging on our end too, right? But V says mine is totally fine.
됐다.
오케이 됐다. 저희 운동팸이네요. 모이고 보니까.
맞네요. 우리
그렇습니다.
So it turns out this is our workout crew. 운동팸. So that's a combination of two phrases. 운동 means workout or exercise. 팸, that's a Korean abbreviation for family. family. So they abbreviated into saying 팸. 운동팸 means workout crew. Now that we have gathered. So yeah, here is Taehyung, and here is Taehyung and Jungkook at a gym. And RM is also known for, working out pretty hard. So this highlights their shared interest in fitness and mutual encouragement.
우리 내일도 바로 가야죠.
충격 소식.
내일 means tomorrow. So Jungkook says we're going right back at it tomorrow. And RM goes 충격 소식, breaking news.
김태형이 저보다 힘셉니다 이제.
저보다 힘셉니다.
저희 둘이 얘한테 밀려요 지금.
RM says Kim Taehyung V is now stronger than me, and Jungkook agrees, stronger than I am. And RM goes, the two of us can't keep up with him right now. And yeah, I mean, V got so huge after the military service. Didn't he describe himself as like a 살인기계, like a killing machine or a weapon or something right after he got discharged? Or was it RM who said that? It was this, I think. Yeah. And that one, what they just discussed, reminded me of what Jin said here during their OT7 live on July 1st.
나보다 몸 안 좋았으면 진짜 그 결투 신청했어.
If you were in a what did it say? All right, let's watch from here.
정말 하려고 했었지 않나?
내년 봄.
So remember, 내년 봄, next spring, was what we continued to say again and again throughout this live stream, and the members were all laughing. everything is just next spring. And here,
아 진짜 인데 나 어지럽다 진짜. 나보다 몸 안
if you are in worse shape than me, I would challenge a duel,
좋았으면 진짜 그 결투 신청했어.
implying that V is much now stronger and bigger than Jin is. So that's,
지금은
아 충격
I guess that's something that members are all agreeing about.
받긴 했어.
지금
그러니까 워낙 저희는 맨몸 운동 위주로 하고 태양이는 튀김대 가서
Because remember, V used to look very slim. Do I have a picture here? No, I don't. B 운동 몸. Yeah, he used to look like this, very thin and slim. But now he's jacked. I mean, such a dramatic transition before and after.
얘가 중량을 대신 빵이 저희보다 크고 무게가 지금 저희가 제 세트를 다 소화를 못해요 지금.
And here are some workout related expressions. RM said, I was kind of shocked, honestly. We've been focusing on body weight training, RM and Jungkook, but Taehyung was in special duty, 특임대, special duty forces, and he's been lifting weights, and now he's bulkier than us. So yeah, this is like a testament to the physical training that V underwent during his military service in the 특임대, special mission unit, and the other members, even if they've been working out, acknowledge the intensity of military training that V went through. And of course, it's a friendly competition or acknowledgement of V's increased physical strength. And when RM said 빵,
무게가 튀김대 가서 얘가 중량을 대신 빵이 저희보다 크고.
yeah, of course, 빵 literally means bread in Korean, but in this context, it's used colloquially to refer to a person's bulk or muscular build. So V is more bulked up or jacked than RM or JK.
무게가 지금 저희가 제 세트를 다 소화를 못해요 지금.
아 근데 이거는 사실
So he says, we cannot finish all the sets just like V.
여러분은 오랜만에 운동을 한 거고 저는 해왔잖아요. 그래서
아니 나도
사실
해왔어.
2주
나 무게를 안 쳤을 뿐이지 나도 했었어.
그러니까 형은 이제 2주만 하면은 나 다 따라잡는다니까요. 전국에.
So V explains, to be fair, you guys are just getting back into working out. I've been doing it consistently. RM goes, hey, I've been working out too. But V explains,
2주만 하면은 나 다 따라잡는다니까.
just give yourselves 2 weeks and then you will catch up with me. Exactly. If you work out for 2 weeks, you will catch up right up to me. But RM said, I just haven't been doing weights, heavy lifting, but I was still training.
아니요.
야
전국에.
2주로 돼?
And RM asked Jungkook, 2 weeks is enough? You think? Really?
2주로 돼 진짜.
Probably. JK
아, 나
says.
왜냐면은 나 이게 할 수 있는 게 정국이가 웨이트를 시작한 지 얼마 안 됐어.
V goes, I mean, the reason why I believe so is because JK only recently started lifting weights.
너가 한 그래도
It's been
2개월
about
됐냐?
2개월, 2 months for you now. 개월 means months.
몰라.
2개월 정도 됐을 거야. 2개월 반?
아무튼 매일 아침
About 2, maybe 2.5 months. 2개월 반. 반 means half in Korean. So 2.5 months.
9시 반에 가서 지금 하고 있거든요. 근데
아침 9시 반.
이 김태형이 진짜 말이 안 돼요, 여러분. 진짜.
Aaron says, anyway, we've been going every morning at 9:30 to the gym, I'm assuming. And he said 9시 반. 아침 9시 반. 아침 means morning. 9시 means 9. Here 9 a.m. And again, he said the word 반, right? Half. And in this context, it's 9:30. So we've been going to gym every morning at 9:30. But Kim Taehyung is seriously unbelievable.
저 이제 싸움 집니다.
I will lose in a fight with him now. Again, that reminded me of what Jin said here.
에이, 아닙니다.
No way,
뭐 운동을 그러면 뭐
V said.
2시간씩 해요?
and he works out for like 2 hours.
미친 사람이에요, 저 사람.
미친 사람이요. He's insane, like crazy, that guy. Whereas, according to RM, J-Hope only works out for 30 minutes per time at a gym. And he thought that was kind of funny. And J-Hope explained in a separate setting, right? The reason why he controls himself while working out is because he gets injured easily. And like I said in my previous video, each person has a special type of exercise that's fitting for each person. So some people are, apt. How should I say? Heavy lifting could be apt for some people, but for J-Hope, like basic body training and focusing on abs is enough. And doing trying heavy lifting too much could actually injure him, right? So I'm pretty sure these guys have a separate trainer that giving advice for them and giving recommendations. So just know that each person is built differently.
강제적 습관을 들였죠.
V said,
아무튼 뭐
I basically forced it into a routine.
그런 소식이 있고요.
리스펙.
또 뭐 말씀드릴 게 뭐가 있을까?
뭐가 있을까? Anyway, that's the latest updates from us. 소식 update. And RM saying, what else should we talk about?
근황?
근황 updates.
아 우리 하루가 저희 그냥 비슷해요 그냥. 아침 9시 반에
근데
일어나가지고.
솔직히
Our daily lives are pretty much the same, RM says. 아침 9시 반, we wake up around 9:30 a.m.
솔직히
솔직히 means honestly.
뭐 정국이는 좀 다를 수 있는데 나 진짜 12시 전에 계속 졸려.
Honestly, Jungkook might be probably a bit different, but I keep getting sleepy before midnight these days. And yeah, being jet lagged is something that the members have talked about recently a lot, especially during their live stream. And 졸리다, getting sleepy, wasn't that the title? No. That was what V said during his recent live that he did solo.
나도 그쯤 되면 졸려. 지금부터 약간 졸리기 시작하지.
졸려. Yeah, same. I get drowsy or tired or sleepy around that time too. I'm kind of starting to feel sleepy right now, Jungkook said.
근데 넌 약간 잠을 참는 습관이 있잖아.
맞아.
But you kind of have a habit of fighting sleep, don't you? V asked, and Jungkook agrees. Yes.
근데 나는 잠이 오면 그냥 바로 자야 되거든.
잠 means sleep, right? But for me, once I feel sleepy, I have to sleep right away. 잠이 오면 그냥 바로 자야 되거든.
약간 졸도 직전까지.
나도 그러긴 해.
졸도 직전까지. Jungkook says, yeah, I fight, I have a habit of fighting sleep, almost on the verge of passing out. 졸도.
죽겠다 싶을 때 딱.
그래서 빠르게 타다닥.
RM says, yeah, I wait until I feel like I'm gonna die of exhaustion. And Jungkook just acted out how he does it. That's how he just always just knock out real quick. Bam.
폰 하고 있다가
따다닥.
지금이야. 이거.
I'm just on my phone and then suddenly I'm like, it's time, and then boom. Pass out.
아 릴스 그만 봐야 되는데.
Okay, here we go. They did that asterisk thing again, right? Because it's referring to a brand name. So RM goes, I really need to stop watching reels, Instagram reels, right?
어제 라이브 계속.
Because being on your phone really damages your sleeping habits. It might be one of the worst things that you can do before going to bed. And RM admits that it's been kind of addicted to watching a lot of reels, especially before going to bed, I guess.
하다가 끄고 거의 바로 잤어.
Jungkook says, I was doing a live last night, then turned it off and knocked out immediately.
맞아, 나 너 라이브 조금 보다가 잤어. 나도.
V says, yeah, I watched a bit of your live and then went to bed too. And yes, it makes sense because Jungkook's live was over 2 hours. All right.
이거 샀어요.
형
I bought
잠시만.
this.
우리가
I'm
지금
sorry.
여기가 혹시 레이턴시가 있어요?
Oh, this was funny.
레이턴 씨?
아니야.
나 지금 바로 대답하는 건데 지금 바로
Is there some kind of latency or some kind of delay on this?
대답하는 데 있어?
If you ask.
혹시 하나 둘 셋 하면
야!
가위가위뽀 하면 내가
They're gonna
바로
play
내가
rock scissors
여기 샀어.
papers
그냥 한
to test it out, to test how much delay there is.
가위바위뽀.
And I'm not gonna do translation
아
here.
있네.
Oh, kawi pawi po means well, the order goes kawi means scissors, pawi means rock, and po means paper. So it's more like scissor, rock, and paper in the order when the Koreans play rock scissors paper. Okay.
있어?
형,
얼마나 있는데?
형이 해봐봐.
자,
자 우리 가위바위보
That was funny.
한 2초 있네.
있지.
So they're like
2초 있어 2초.
근데
2 second delay.
없으면은
더 느릴 텐데.
없으면 그냥 이제 약간 그 영통 노래방 같은 걸로.
아, 같이
없으면 없다 means no or there is not. So he says if there was no delay, it'll be more like we can do like one of those video call karaoke things. 영통 노래방 means karaoke.
그러려면 우리 저기 좀 기술이 좀 더 발전해야 되지 않을까? 완전 그 약간 인터넷망이
근데 보니까 인스타는 이 트래픽을
Yeah, but for that I think the tech needs to improve a bit more. We would need like super fast internet. Jungkook says.
감당을 못하는 것 같아.
And RM says, looks like Instagram can't handle
근데
all
보니까
the
인스타는 이
traffic.
트래픽을 감당을 못하는 것 같아. 그 사람들이 많이 오는데 세 명이서 막 동시에 떠드니까 그게 송출이 안 되나 봐. 동시 송출이.
When when too many people come in and 3 people are talking at once, the stream cannot keep up with it. Like simultaneously streaming isn't working, which is why they were having so much trouble
왜 안 보이지? 만약에
here.
아니
They could not even see each other
아니 나 또 태영이가 안 보이긴 하는데.
on the screen.
내 핸드폰 이상한가 봐.
Oh, RM so funny.
그런 용도로 만든 거 아니야? 지금 좀.
와 지민 지금 섹시 미쳤다 진짜.
지민이 형 지금 다
All right, this is when Jimin popped in. 13-minute, 17-second mark. So RM said Jimin looks crazy sexy right now. 지금 섹시 미쳤다. And Jungkook goes, Jimin 형 is practically naked.
다 벗고 있어요.
다 벗고
지민이
있어요.
지금 너무 야해가지고.
지민이
와 미쳤다. 와
미쳤다.
와 웨이브.
He looks way too hot right now. And the wave move that Jimin is doing.
웨이브 조명까지. 화려한 조명까지.
저걸 방.
야 그냥 돌려버려.
The fancy lighting too. And V goes, hey, just flip the screen.
야 돌려버려.
아 돌린다.
Flip
아,
it.
돌려버려.
버튼 눌러버린다.
버튼 돌려버려.
Just press that button.
베이스가 누가 맞지?
내거 맞아.
M&I 정국이야.
My name is Jungkook.
Oh, here.
내거 맞아.
버튼 돌려버려.
베이스가 누가 맞지?
인스타 니꺼 맞지. Alright, here the Korean.
눌러버린다.
버튼 돌려버려.
If you look at the Korean subtitle, it says 베이스가 니꺼 맞지, which means this bass is yours, right? So I thought Jimin is asking Jungkook about an instrument that Jungkook has brought, potentially from Korea. And of course, we have seen Jungkook practicing instruments before, like keyboard, drums, guitar. And during the In the Soup episode, we have seen him practice his guitar. So I thought maybe he has been practicing the bass, but if you listen closely, this subtitle is wrong. Jimin says this Instagram account is yours, right?
누가 맞지?
Instagram, this Instagram is yours, right? Referring to the recent Instagram account that Jungkook has created.
맞아.
M&I 정국이야.
My name is Jungkook.
MNI Jungkook stands for My Name is Jungkook. This was super cute. And indeed, Jungkook just created an Instagram account with the account name MNI Jungkook. Oh, he recently posted this. I gotta look up what this is supposed to mean. If you know what it means, please let me know in the comments. And yes, how many years ago was this? 2023. This became a news locally and globally when Jungkook deleted his Instagram account out of nowhere, and he announced his decision in a series of photos on Weverse, and he also explained why he deleted his Instagram account. Jungkook wrote on Weverse, I'm no longer on Instagram. It has not been hacked because I didn't use it. I simply deleted it. Do not worry. He revealed that he was no longer using the app and dropped the bombshell that he might not use it again. And at the time, a lot of the Korean media were saying that this is shocking given how valuable Jungkook's Instagram account is. Like if you were to calculate its monetary values, they say that one posting that he posts on Instagram will be worth 1 billion Korean won. So his Instagram account in total will be worth like 수백억 won. So tens of billions. And then he just deleted out of nowhere. At the time, he had 52.28 million followers. But of course, he created an Instagram account for his puppy titled Bow Wow Bam, right? In 2024. And now the account has 7.7 million followers. And it's, yeah, right now, Jungkook's Instagram account has 8.6 million followers. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, that was the news that people were talking about, which Jungkook revealed officially during this live stream. My name is Jungkook. Can we watch that one more time?
M&I 정국이야.
My name is Jungkook. 이 맞아요.
이 같이 하기 이제 되더만 태영이랑 하고 있는 거 보고 있었어.
야,
Jimin says, now it finally lets us stream together. I was watching you and Taehyung doing it.
지민아 차라리 그냥 이쪽으로
야
올래?
지민이야 너가 태양한테 가.
그래.
야 이쪽으로 와.
And ever since Jin pops in, it became even funnier and more chaotic, right? So we suggest, hey Jimin, how about you come over here instead?
2층 내려가면 되잖아.
야 그냥 여기 있으면 돼.
여기 있으면 돼. 여기 means here, right? So V says just stay here.
그게?
잠시만요. 제가 30초 안에
Wait, didn't they say?
야 이쪽. 야 지민아 차라리 그냥 이쪽으로
야
올래?
지민이야 너가 태양한테 가.
Yeah, so RM says, you go to Taehyung's side, Jimin, suggesting. And
야 이쪽으로 와.
Jimin just said, 멀다. 멀다 means that's far. And yeah, I guess the place where BTS members are staying is like a mansion. It's huge.
내려가면 되잖아.
1층 내려가면 되잖아. You can just go down to the first floor.
야 그냥 여기 있으면 돼.
So I'm assuming the room that they're staying at is on the second floor.
아 그게?
잠시만요. 제가 30초 안에 지민이가 가는 마법을 보여드릴게요.
Hold on, we will show you the magic of Jimin moving in 30 seconds. 30초, 30 seconds. And he says, go, 시작.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6.
And then they start counting. This could be a good practice for those who want to learn how to count in Korean.
볼륨 높아. 11. 빨리 가!
13, 14,
This is funny.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
다시 왔네?
아니 안 와. 야왜안 와?
왜 안 와? V's like, why aren't you coming?
형한테 가는 마법을 보여준다니까.
We said we will show them the magic of you going to Taehyung.
야, 너 네 방에 있냐?
아니 그
So apparently, Jimin is lost in his own place that he's staying. 야, 너 네 방에 있냐? Wait, V, are you in your room?
나 여기 위로 올라오면은 바로 꺾으면 내 방이잖아.
So there you go.
요 서재.
V tried to explain. So if you come up here and turn right, it's my room right away. The study. 서재 means the study.
있다고. 준비 시작.
예.
거기야. Yeah, it's there.
하나, 둘, 셋, 1, 2, 3, 4.
야 빨리 해봐.
Look at his face.
아, 빨리.
아이 귀찮게 진짜.
한 번만 보여줘. 내신 해보자.
귀찮게 진짜 what a hassle, Jimin says.
빨리 해봐봐 빨리.
4초죠.
아이씨.
솔직히가 곧 갑니다.
30초.
자 가서 출발.
내가 창문으로 보고 있을게.
출발했어.
오케이.
출발했어.
오케이.
Did they say 4시에 보자?
아이씨.
솔직히가 곧 갑니다.
30초.
Just 30
자
seconds.
가서 출발.
내가 창문으로 보고 있을게.
내가 창문으로 보고 있을게. I will watch from the window.
출발했어.
오케이.
출발했어.
He left. 출발했어. He left.
야 어떻게 할 거야? 야 숫자를 해봐.
What do we do now?
근데 이렇게 쑥 넘어가고 싶다.
아, 그러니까.
숫자를 세봐. Start counting. And this was funny when Jungkook says, I wish I could just slide over like this. Like magic.
약간
착시 마냥. Like an optical illusion or something. And V goes.
야 지민이 뛴다.
So he's watching from the window. Jimin is running. He's running.
온다. 그가 온다.
He's coming.
저희가 지금 마을에 살고 있거든요. 그래서
스카미.
So RM explains, we're living basically in a village right now. 마을에 살고 있거든요. So that's how big this house is, this mansion. I wonder if they're staying at the mansion that Bang Seok, Chairman Bang, or Hitman Bang allegedly bought in LA for work purpose. And this was exactly the purpose for which Bang bought the mansion for in LA. Like business related, work related. So I don't know for sure. If you know, please. In fact, I hope that nobody knows about this place that the members are staying. Yeah, I hope the members are staying free from paparazzis or anything. But yeah, whatever. So all we know is that this place is huge. Okay.
좀 느려요.
지민이 뛴다.
Jimin is running. 마을에 살고 있고.
야
누가
지민아.
지진 대신 지민이 온다.
Jimin is coming.
지민아 여기.
Wait. So V was clapping to let Jimin know where he is by sound.
여기 정면.
Straight ahead, 정면.
아니야 2층 숨겨진 문.
The second floor, 숨겨진 문, hidden door. So,
숨겨진 거.
hidden
도대체
place.
어디 있는 거야, 쟤는?
Where on earth is he?
안 들어오는 거 같아.
RM says.
안 들어오는 거.
야, 네가 가이드 좀 해줘봐. 내비게이션 좀.
Jungkook says, I think he set up that space himself. This particular space that V is in
너
right now.
여기 앉아.
Okay, there we go.
신기하다. 아까까지 여기 있었는데.
신기한데? 와.
아까까지 여기 있었는데.
대박. 너무 신기해요.
그러니까.
He was literally here and now he's here. Which is why Arm said, 대박, 너무 신기해요. Acting out. Whoa, this is kind of crazy or cool or surprising.
자 이제 라이브 정리하자.
이제
Jungkook jokes. Let's start wrapping up the live now. Now that Jimin is here.
야, 배터리 얼마 남았냐, 태영아?
3%.
And RM chimes in. Hey, Taehyung, how much battery do you have left? And 3%. Only 3%.
야.
보여줘.
잠시만 왜?
Wait means why?
지민이가 좀 화가 많아요.
RM says Jimin's got a bit of a temper these days. But ironically, given how frustrated he sounded about the whole Weverse tech situations, it's ironic that he's the one who's saying Jimin's got a bit of a temper these days.
다시.
다시 means
다 해야지.
again.
당신이 지금
Again.
빠져가지고 지금 간만에 지금 라이브 켜놓고 지금 빠져가지고 말이에요. 안 그래요, 여러분?
빠지다 means slacking, so it's saying that we gotta use that 3% battery to the fullest now. We've been haven't been doing this live for a long time. So RM saying that Jimin's like slacking, jokingly.
조명 이렇게 막 밝게 하면은 오히려 더 이상하게.
아 발견 이렇게 치더라고.
Talking about the brightness in terms of the setting in the room.
아이 멍 진짜 안 없어지네.
Mong means bruise, and he says that this bruise seriously won't go away. The bruise that he has on his face, not sure how he got that.
여기.
Because he never explained in
저희
his
뭐
Weverse live
요즘
stream.
열심히 하고 있어요. 작업도 열심히 하고 저 운동도 열심히 하고.
So talk about their healthy lifestyle again. 아무튼 anyway, 저희 뭐 요즘 열심히 하고 있어요. We've been working hard these days. 작업도 열심히 하고, putting in a lot of time doing work. And I'm assuming here he's meaning putting in a lot of time in the studio. And 운동 means working out or exercise, and also working out diligently.
되게 건강하게 지내고 있는 중.
We're staying pretty healthy, very healthy overall. Yeah, and that has been the pattern of how the members have been describing their lifestyle nowadays.
왜 안 오?
Why is he not coming?
아 진짜 씨.
Talking about Jimin.
왜 안 오노?
왜 안 오노? Why is he not coming?
지민이 초대해줘. 아 지민이 형을 초대해.
오케이. 박지민을 초대하자.
Invite Jimin.
취소하고 지민. 아 이게 진짜 한 명밖에 안 되네. 한 명은 너무 짠 거 같습니다. 저희 멤버가 7명인데.
4명이서 해서.
So RM says only one person, that's too stingy. We have 7 members, you know. So he's basically talking directly to the Weverse staff, Weverse team or Weverse company. And then
각도 봐라. 각도 봐라.
약간 색깔이 바뀌었어.
각도 means angle.
카메라 질감이 바뀌었어.
So the color changed a bit. The texture looks different on the camera now.
이게 핸드폰이 달라서 그런가?
Jungkook notices. Is it because the phones are different?
아니요?
V says.
뭐야 이거 어떻게 바꿔? 이거
It kind of does look
물었냐 이거
yellow here. 누렇다 or 노랗다 means yellow.
이거? 그러니까 이거
Wait,
뭐야 이거?
what is this?
뭐 이펙트 넣었는데 지금.
아, 아련한 거. 그래도 뭐 하나 넣자.
There's some kind of effect on right now.
아니 안 들어가 있는데?
Jungkook says.
그냥
And
내가
then,
문제인 거야? 내 핸드폰 문제인 거야?
alright, chaotic time again. Chaotic time again.
간다 이제? 간다?
뭘?
Trying adding effects one by one.
뭐 피면서 가게?
코다가 다시 저기로 등장하면 되지.
아나 씻고 올게.
야, 지민아.
그래?
V says, I'm gonna go shower.
에?
어떻게
형!
잘 지내?
형!
잘 지내. How are you nowadays? RM says.
지금
들려요?
야, 아련해. 잘 들려요.
이거 왜 이렇게 아련해 지금?
조명을 어떻게 친 거야?
So 아련하다 means either dreamy or sentimental. So RM is describing Jimin's looks as like, yeah, you look so sentimental right now.
렘브란트가 되고.
잘 들려요?
네 들려요.
Or why are you all emotional right now?
내가 형 못 들었을 것 같아?
You think I didn't hear what you said?
잘 들려.
I heard you fine.
네, 형 그 지민이가 화가 많아요 하는 거 못 들었을 것 같아?
Jimin says, you think I didn't hear you say Jimin's got a lot of temper or anger nowadays?
지민이가 갑자기 막 꺼버리더라고요. 방송을 막 여기 팬들이 막 보고 있는데 지금 아미들이.
Jimin just suddenly turned it off, you know? You know, the fans are watching this broadcast. Armies are watching.
태형이 배터리 1% 남았었어요.
Jimin explains it's because Taehyung's battery was down to 1%.
진짜? 지민 씨 요새 어떻게 지내세요? 잘 지내세요?
끈 거야. 끈 게 아니야.
그래서 그냥 보고 해준구나 핸드폰을.
진짜 means for real, and RM adds, Jimin 씨, Mr. Jimin, how are you? How have you been lately? All good? And Jungkook says, okay, so he didn't turn off. It was turned off on its own.
아니 그 꺼진 거지. 지민 씨
지민 씨.
네, 저 오늘 왜 이러죠?
조명
확실히
조명
오늘
아니 조명이
조명 조절을 해봐.
조명이 누렇네.
좀
여러분 제가 신기한 거 보여드릴게요.
So they're talking about the lighting, and Jimin is like, 저 오늘 왜 이렇죠? What's up with me today? I think he's talking about his looks. Like, this was him the day before, the night before. And this is him on July 15th, the next day.
둘, 셋.
So RM was like, guys, let us show you something cool, something surprising, 신기한 거. And then 1, 2, 3, and V pops in. And Jimin is
이놈의 집구석은 어떻게 제목은 집구석인가?
집구석은. RM says, this house, I swear, seriously, what kind of messed up layout is this house? And V's like laughing, leaving Jimin all alone in his own room.
지금 표정 봐봐.
Look at Jimin's face, RM says. Or facial expression, 표정.
진짜 개웃긴 게 심지어 저방 김태형 방임.
Yep, exactly. RM said what I just said. The funniest part is that that room is actually Taehyung's. So funny.
저 지민이 핸드폰이지.
당신들 뭐 하는 거야?
아 근데 나는 이미 핸드폰 꺼졌어.
당신들 뭐 하는 거야? What are you guys even doing? And then he gets up.
여기로 오는 거 아니야?
Oh, okay. So V's phone already turned off. So what Jimin is using is actually Jimin's own phone.
근데 이거 켜놓고 이거 켜놓고
여기로 오는 거 아니야? RM asked. Isn't he coming this way? Coming to this room?
웃긴데.
내가 봤을 때 여기로 올 것 같은데.
얼마 걸릴까? 지금 내가 봤. 지금
I think he's coming this way. Jungkook thinks.
올것 같은 잡히고
How long do you think it will take? RM asked.
올것 같은데?
구조가 좀 신기하게 돼 있어.
Jungkook says, I think he is coming, and RM says, 집 구조, the house layout is kind of weird. 좀 신기하게 돼 있어요.
보고 있어? 안 와?
뭐지?
뭐야?
Is it coming? Is it not coming? What's going on?
반전인데 올 줄 알아.
What a twist. 반전인데. He's not coming?
뭐야?
뭐야?
지민이 내가 봤을 때
What's happening?
갈아입고 있는 것 같은데 네 옷으로.
옷으로 에이
RM says, I think Jimin's changing right now into your clothes, saying to V.
진짜로.
Seriously?
아 지금 우리 모두가 지금 지민 펠런 씨가 뭘 보여줄지 기대하고 있어요 지금.
So RM jokes, we're all waiting to see what Mr. Jimin Fallon is going to do next.
어? 뭐야?
뭐지?
아무것도 안 달라졌네.
뭐야?
아무것도 안 달라졌네. Nothing has changed.
뭐 없는데?
하의를 벗은 건가?
Seriously, there's nothing.
뭐야?
그냥 하의를 벗은 건가? RM. Did he take off his pants or something?
뭐지?
아무것도 안 달라졌네.
뭐야? 뭐 없는데?
하의를 벗은 건가?
하의를 벗은 건가?
뭐예요?
뭐야?
So this was what Jimin was up to, being a total comedian. This is what the members love doing when they find something super funny. Clapping, right? They all clap. Chugging from the bottle, Jimin, while singing.
아 무슨 노래 부르는 거야? 무슨 노래야?
미쳤다 means this is insane, and RM wonders what song is he singing? What is it? And I don't even know. I searched. I don't even know.
무슨 노래인데 그게?
Seriously, what song is that? We ask.
뭐 하나 했네. 아나
I was wondering what you are up to. Jungkook says.
우리는 오는 줄 알았어, 지민아.
We thought you were actually coming. 오다. Coming, Jimin.
형 그거 진짜 술이야?
형, 그거 진짜 술이야. 술 means drinks or alcohol. So he's asking, 형, Jimin, is that real alcohol?
아예 가짜 소리야.
And Jimin explains, no, it's fake alcohol.
취했는데 벌써?
But he made the facial expression to make it seem like it's real actually. But yeah, I guess he took time so that he could fill that bottle, the green bottle, soju bottle, with water. So that he could do that little skit just now. This is so funny.
아예 가짜 소리야.
취했는데 벌써?
취했는데 벌써. So RM plays around, right? He already looks drunk though.
아, 또 내일 작업해야 되기 때문에 술을 마시지 않습니다.
아, 내일 출근해야지.
작업해야지.
Yep. So then being professionals, 작업 means work or working. So Jimin says, because we have to work tomorrow, 내일, tomorrow, we don't drink alcohol. And yeah, the members agree. 내일 출근해야죠. Gotta clock in or gotta go work tomorrow. Gotta work. So this clearly demonstrates, again, that despite occasional social drinking, their professional responsibilities, like music production and writing lyrics, recording, take absolute precedence. They are disciplined and prioritize their work, ensuring that they are not impaired or anything. So 내일 출근해야죠. We have to go to work tomorrow. Further, emphasizes their commitment to their professional schedules and responsibilities. So, yeah, I like that. I appreciate that.
예.
형 씻었어?
근데 나 오늘 여기서 하니까 왜 이렇게 다 약간 개구리 같이 나오지?
The angle here makes me look kind of like a frog. 개구리.
이 조명이 중요하지. 조명 각도가.
Lighting matters. 조명. It's all about the light and angle.
지민아
네?
씻었어?
저 씻었어. 야 여기 보고 얘기해.
Okay, so
씻었어?
V says, well, 씻었어 means did you shower? And V goes, look this way and talk to him so that it looks like they're having a conversation next to each other.
안 씻었어.
Nope, I didn't shower.
넌 반대야, 지민아.
It's the other way around, Jimin.
그치.
그치?
지민아 씻었어?
나 아직 안 씻.
씻었다. Wash up or wash up or to shower. Jimin, did you shower?
씻었니?
씻었어?
빨리 씻어야지.
안 씻었대.
아 그래?
어?
I don't know what he's doing. Jimin's basically talking to himself.
거긴 누구 있는데?
여기?
So Jungkook asks, who's over there with you? Here?
미쳐버려.
미치다, insane or
아,
crazy.
자, 지민아!
그래,
잠시만.
이제 그만해.
얼른 복귀하고.
우리 팬들, 아미들 댓글 한번 읽자.
Okay, I think this was when I first watched the live stream on July 15th. When I turned on the notification and joined Weverse, I saw this moment. And when RM said 얼른 복귀하고 come back here quickly, I thought that Jimin had his own schedule and was staying at a separate hotel room. So yeah, it was basically chaotic from the moment I watched this live on that day.
그래.
오케이.
Oh, what happened? Sorry. Network problem. Oh, does it mean that they added subtitles now? Oh, nope. Wait, what happened? Okay. Maybe they are about to.
자자.
차단했지.
왜 안 들어?
호비 형이 키키.
호비 형이네.
So there are reading comments now. J-Hope's comments. Or Jimin's comments. Why can't I go in? You guys blocked me, right? Jimin asked. And then Hobie was like laughing here. Invite me. So he wants to join. Too.
자.
제홉.
So they're talking to
룰라,
J-Hope.
루사 잘 봤어, 제홉.
We watched Lollapalooza.
최고다.
So saying you
제홉,
killed
근데
it,
그만
J-Hope.
벗어라.
그래.
J-Hope 그만 벗어라. But J-Hope, seriously, stop taking your clothes off.
야, 발언권이 없구나.
아 맞네.
야 우리 내일 보자.
내일 보자.
Them being goofy again.
안녕.
오케이 여러분.
여러분, 네 죄송합니다. 저희끼리 그냥 생쇼를 해봤는데
Yeah, we just tried putting on a little show of our own, being goofy and all.
아 그렇습니다.
너무 재밌었던 것 같고요.
네,
It was super fun. 재밌다, fun.
멀티 라이브를 하고 싶었는데 실패해서 위버스로 결국 오게 됐습니다.
아 근데 이거
We wanted to do a multi-live, but it didn't work, so we ended up on Weverse in the end.
위버스 아까 관계자 여러분이 말씀해 주셨는데 3일 이내로 고쳐드리겠대요.
진짜?
So V says, but the Weverse staff told us earlier, or told me earlier, that they said they will fix it within 3 days. So I guess V was in touch with the Weverse staff and got that update. And the members are surprised. For real, 진짜로.
진짜로?
업데이트를 해드리겠대.
언제 알려주세요?
That they will update it.
난 위버스 믿고 있어.
So Jungkook doesn't believe. You're lying, or they're lying. But V says, I believe in Weverse.
믿고 있다고? 이게 3일 안에 안 될 걸.
잠시만 댓글 하나 더 왔거든요.
But Jungkook is doubtful. You really believe that? No way this gets fixed in 3 days.
이게 과연 누굴까요? 초대해봐.
못해. 이 초대를 못한다 아이가.
그럼
거 지민이야?
So J-Hope wrote, 초대해봐, invite me. And the members are going, we can't send you the invites because the room is full. But now,
지민이야 옆에.
they're plotting to kick Jimin out.
야 잠깐만.
Bye, Jimin.
지민아 잠깐만 나가 있어.
진짜 다시 할게.
잠깐만.
Jimin Young, step out for a bit.
와 내보내기가
We will invite you back, Jimin.
있는데 뭐 대단하다.
지민아 잠깐만 나가 있어.
There's a kick out button that's brutal, RM says.
내보내기
진짜.
잘한 거 아니야?
지민아 잠깐만.
Way too harsh.
자, 오케이. 자,
호비.
호비 초대.
And then they're trying to invite HYBE instead.
아 진짜 잔인 미쳤다.
잔인하다, so savage, so brutal, so harsh. This is insane. 미치다.
지금 제이홉 그 베를린에 있는 거 아이가?
Isn't J-Hope in Berlin right now? But it turns out
제이홉 들어와.
at that moment he was at the Incheon airport, international airport.
전화했다.
근데 아마 지금 계속 보고 있었어가지고.
제이홉 들어와.
He's probably been watching this whole time. Jungkook
초대가
says
이게 취소가 아니고 계속 유지더라고 보니까.
the invite doesn't get cancelled; it just stays there.
아 지민이 형 왜 이렇게 웃기지? 아.
지민 형 왜 이렇게 웃기지? Why is 지민 형 so funny?
형 그거 번호 안 나오게 조심해야 돼.
형, make sure your phone number doesn't show. Yeah, the members are so sick and tired of those crazy people, hassling them with their private information that they got their hands on, right? So that's why V is being careful and the members are being careful.
제이홉 들어와.
초대했는데.
J-Hope, join us. We already sent an invite.
그럼 좀
He hung up right away.
들어오겠다는 정인가?
기다리는 중.
차갑네. That was cold, RM says, because J-Hope hung up.
진짜 웃기네 지민이 형. 왜 이렇게.
기다리는 중. Waiting to join.
그러니까 아니 군대 갔다 오고 나서 더 웃겨졌어요 저 형.
Oh, this was funny. So, they were like, seriously, Jimin Hyung is hilarious.
탤런트가 있어.
And RM says Jimin definitely has talent for this kind of thing. And Jungkook adds,
군대 갔다 오고 나서 더 웃겨졌어요 저 형.
no, but really, he got even funnier after the military. And V,
군대에서 너가 지민 많이 괴롭혔다며.
아니 많이
didn't you say you bullied Jimin a lot in the military? 많이 괴롭혔다. Gave him a hard time.
놨어 저 형이.
너 때문에 본 거지.
But Jungkook explained, 많이 놨어, 저 형이. No, he totally let loose. So that's like an abstract meaning. And RM says, because of you, probably. And this was, said lightheartedly to compliment Jimin's comedic timing and presence during the live stream, being hilarious. So, V jokingly asked Jungkook, didn't you say you gave Jimin a hard time a lot in the military? And this isn't a real accusation of bullying. It's a classic example of lighthearted teasing between close friends. Of course, we all know that. And it's meant to make everyone laughed, implying that maybe Jimin's transformation in the military was somehow due to Jungkook's antics. And Jungkook responded here, no, he totally let loose, meaning Jimin became more free-spirited, I think. And of course, RM then makes a remark, like, because of you, probably, witty remark, keeping the joke going. And this whole exchange shows how comfortable the members are with each other. They can joke about shared experiences like military service and playfully, tease one another, which is a big part of their appeal to us, to me as fans. And it's all in good fun, 지민아.
안 들어오지?
진짜
지민이 안 오는데?
너무 웃기다. Seriously, too funny.
기다리고 있는 걸 수도 있어.
병나발 불고 있는 거 아이가? 다시 해.
What if Jimin's over there chugging from the bottle? Or maybe he's just waiting patiently.
다시 해보래. 다시 어떻게 해?
다시 이렇게 해서.
It's so funny.
초대 중인데.
다시 해봐 means try again. That's what J-Hope said in the chat in real time. Do it again. It's not working.
초대 중인데.
So yeah,
베를린까지 가서 그런가?
technical difficulties are real.
이건 이게
And yeah, they're gonna.
근데
하는 게 안 돼. 호비 형 채팅 어떻게 해야 되나?
Yep.
똥 라이브는 최대 2개 계정까지라 초대해도 되지 않습니다. 애초에
So RM was reading from his mobile. The message says joint live only supports up to 2 accounts, so additional invites aren't possible. And RM goes, we already invited that account from the start, so now it looks like we can't add anyone else.
계정을 우리가 초대해서 지금 이게 추가가 더 안 되나 봐. 그러니까 한 번에 한 계정 다시.
But Jungkook,
근데 내보내기가 있잖아. 그러니까
there's this kick out button, right?
내보냈으니까 다시
저희가
하는.
지금 이버스 보고 계시죠?
Then RM now talks directly to the Weverse company staff by looking at the screen directly.
내보내기를 했거든요.
근데 이게 계속 로딩
You guys are watching this, right? Weverse staff?
알죠 모양.
그러니까 강퇴를 눌렀어요. 강퇴를 눌러서 강퇴가 됐는데
그다음 호비 형 눌렀죠 초대.
새로 초대가 안 됩니다. 이거 좀 어떻게 해주세요.
이거는
We hit kick out button and it worked. But then we tried inviting Hobi Hyung, but now we can't send a new invite. 이거 좀 어떻게 해주세요. Please fix this somehow.
문제가 있는 거죠.
좀 심각한 문제가 있어요.
This is clearly a problem. 문제. This is a serious problem.
오늘 쫙 이거 유동적으로 하는 게 팍팍 돼야 되는데 이게.
Pop. It should work fluidly, quickly, like bam. I mean, as someone who has worked with tech team before, developers, I know it could take a lot of time, and it's a hassle to fix bugs sometimes. And this is not obvious for people who don't have experiences in coding or decoding and tech areas. But yeah, it could feel very difficult if you have technical difficulties. So, which is why they sound very frustrated, especially RM.
그러면 일단은 호비 형도 얼굴 봐야 되니까 껐다가 다시 킬까요?
Jungkook suggests, then for now, since we want to see Hobi's face too, should we turn the live off and restart?
사실 금방 하거든요.
그래.
It doesn't take long. Let's try it and let's see Hobi's face.
다시
We'll be
할게요.
back. Okay, so that was the live, and I'm not gonna do the translation for this session, which takes only 6 minutes and 28 seconds, because they already have provided subtitles. Wait, did they just provide the official subtitles for this one? In English as well? No, not yet. Anyways, for that one though, they have already provided English subtitles, so go check it out. But to summarize, so the stream reboot happened, and J-Hope successfully joins, and the live resumed with the members starting the connection, debating whether to invite J-Hope right away or wait a bit. And they decided to invite him immediately, and it worked this time. And J-Hope appeared on screen and revealed he was at Incheon Airport, getting ready to depart. And he joked with the members, who teased him for being a superstar traveling internationally. And J-Hope declined to show his face outside the immigration area, saying that he would do it later, and signed off shortly after. And then after that, Jimin returns. He was invited back. The members joked about his dramatic re-entrance and exaggerated frustration, calling his behavior like slapstick. Jimin was mostly silent here, playing up the comedy with facial expression instead of words. 이게 맞아? Is this right, guys?
당신들 이게 맞아?
당신들 이게 맞아? Is this right, you guys? And then he did a fashion show using Taehyung's outfits. And the other members were shocked at how revealing Jimin's outfit is, the ones that Jimin is wearing, joking that they could see Jimin's tattoos and even his nipples. That was funny. And then RM was checking the size of the t-shirt that Taehyung was wearing. He was wearing a size large. And then Jimin wearing something different. And Taehyung says that that's the direction of his fashion nowadays, the sexy look. Yeah, so overall it was super funny. Yeah, and at the end, they became like a little self-aware, saying that they should stop before they accidentally create meme-worthy content. But Jimin said that it was too late. They already have countless memes. So, yeah, in the end, they exchanged heartfelt and playful goodbyes with ARMY. And at the very end, these guys kicked him out again, right?
네, 안녕. 지금 보러 가겠다.
The definition of chaos and being goofy and hilarious at the same time. So I loved it. Very chaotic. I'm glad that I went through this today, finally. And I'm looking forward to the next lives that they will be doing. In fact, I am very aware of the situation, the fact that Jungkook just did a test live today on July 20th Korean time. So I think I can cover that pretty soon. But let me know what you thought about this one. Hopefully that was informative, even though it's been 5 days already. So I am like 80% sure that you guys already know what was happening and what was discussed on that day. But hopefully my video added something more meaningful for you guys. All right, see you guys later. Peace and love. Bye bye.